You just want to watch something, but your TV will not connect to your home internet. It might spin and fail, or it connects and immediately drops. Your phone and laptop work perfectly on the same network, so you know the internet itself is fine. Here is every possible reason your Sony TV is doing this and how to fix each one. Number 6. Start with a full restart of both devices. This fix resolves the issue for a large number of people before they ever reach step 2. And it works because of how routers and TVs store old connection data. Your router keeps a record of every device that is connected to your network and stores information about those sessions. Your TV does the same on its end. When that stored information becomes outdated or corrupted on either side, the two devices cannot properly complete a connection, even appear to be working. Unplug your Sony TV from the wall entirely. Not the remote power, fully unplug the cord, then unplug your router from power as well. Leave both off for a full 2 minutes. Plug the router back in first and wait for the connection lights to stabilize. Then plug the TV back in. Sony's official Bravia troubleshooting guide lists this as the primary first step for any internet connection issue, and it clears the session memory on both sides simultaneously. Number 5. Run Sony's built-in network diagnosis. Sony Bravia TVs have a built-in network diagnostic tool that most people never use, and it can tell you exactly where the connection is failing within about 30 seconds. Press the home button on your remote, go to Settings, then Network and Internet, and find the option labeled Network Status or Check Connection. Select it and let the TV run the test. The result will show you whether the TV can reach the router, whether it can reach the internet, and whether it can access Sony's servers. This narrows down the problem immediately. If the TV can reach the router but not the internet, the issue is DNS or router settings, not the TV itself. If it cannot even reach the router, the issue is with the Wi-Fi connection between the two devices. Use the diagnostic result to know which of the next steps to focus on. Number 4. Forget the network and reconnect fresh. If your TV previously saved your Wi-Fi password and network details, those saved settings can cause connection failures after a router change, a password update, or a firmware update on either device. The TV attempts to connect using outdated stored information and fails every time. Press home on your remote, go to Settings, then Network and Internet, and find your home Wi-Fi network in the list. Instead of connecting, select Forget Network. This completely removes all stored data for that network from the TV's memory. Now turn Wi-Fi off in the same menu, wait 10 seconds, and turn it back on. Select your network again and enter your password fresh as if this is the first time you are connecting this TV to your home network. This resolves a very high percentage of cases where the password is correct, but the connection continues to fail. Number 3. Switch from automatic DNS to manual DNS. When your Sony TV gets an IP address and DNS settings automatically from the router, it sometimes receives a DNS address that is slow, unreliable, or blocking certain connections. The TV can appear to be on the network but fail to load any app or service, because DNS is what translates service names into actual internet addresses. Press Home, go to Settings, then Network and Internet, and find the option for DNS or IP settings. Switch from DHCP to static. Set the DNS1 field to 8.8.8.8. That is Google's free public DNS, and set DNS2 to 8.8.4.4. Save the settings and test the connection. This fix is especially effective when the TV shows a connected status, but streaming apps will not load, content will not play, or the TV cannot sign into accounts. Number 2. Check your router's security mode. Sony Bravia TVs, particularly older models, can have trouble connecting when the router is set to certain Wi-Fi security modes. WPA3 only security mode is not fully supported by some Sony TV models. If your router is set to WPA3 only rather than a mixed WPA2 and WPA3 mode, the TV may fail the authentication step during connection. Log into your router settings through a browser and check the wireless security mode. Set it to WPA2 or a mixed WPA2 and WPA3 mode if it is currently WPA3 only. Also check whether your TV is connecting to the 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz band. If your TV is in a different room from the router or separated by walls, the 2.4 GHz band offers a more stable connection even though it is slower. Connecting to the 2.4 GHz network specifically often resolves persistent drop issues. Number 1. Reset network settings. If you have worked through every step above without success, 2 final options remain. First, if the TV has a brief moment of connectivity during which apps partially load, go to Settings, then Device Preferences or System, then About, and check for a system update. Install any available update and let the TV restart. Sony releases firmware updates for Bravia TVs that specifically fix Wi-Fi connectivity bugs, and a TV on old software may be failing to connect due to a known issue Sony has already patched. If a firmware update is not possible because the TV cannot connect at all, the final step is a network settings reset. On Sony Android TV or Google TV models, go to Settings, then Device Preferences, then Reset, and look for the option to reset network settings only. This wipes all stored network data and gives the Wi-Fi module a completely clean start without erasing your apps or accounts. After the reset, reconnect to your network from scratch. For the large majority of people who go through this list, the connection is working before ever reaching this final step. Save this video so you have it next time. Wi-Fi issues never wait for a convenient moment.